Hey everyone, it is your number one ghost host, Chris.
And the Disney detective, Greg.
What is up? We are back.
This is not a fever dream. Your eyes are not playing tricks on you. We're actually together. Oh wait, no, let's do the Tarzan and Jane thing from Tarzan, remember?
No, don't.
You Tarzan, you Jane.
Nope. Put your hand down.
Come on.
That just got weird.
You're lovely
I
tonight.
hate you. Put your hand down. This just got
Darn
real
it.
weird.
So close.
No,
Sorry.
not close. No. See, it was funny, and then he just...
You thought
took
about
it.
it. You thought about it for like a split second. I saw it in your eyes. You're like,
And then I was like...
I could be Jane.
And then I was like, no, I shouldn't do that. That would be completely no. Hey guys, super excited to be back with you
Yes.
guys. Finally, after months and months and decades and centuries and eras,
Millennia.
it's just...
Epochs. Everything.
I don't think there's really much more than that.
No.
Epochs? Is anything bigger than epochs? Galactic Age?
Sure. Light years. Even though that's
That's
that
not the same
distance?
thing. That's distance, but
okay.
So,
So,
we are back, guys. We're super excited to be back. We tried to do some upgrades here with the quality of what we've been doing here for you guys. We want to make sure we get you guys really good quality videos. So we upgraded our camera. I got a really nice new camera. We got some new light setups. We got some light setups back there. We got a new boom mic.
where's the boom mic though?
Boom mic, you can't see it because
See, we're that professional. We're getting there.
we do things.
We're
We
getting
do things.
Me, Tarzan, you, Jane.
Nope. Put your hand down.
I really thought it was gonna happen that
Nope,
time.
never happening in your
Darn.
life. So guys, we are back at it. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun today. But before we do, I just got a couple things that I want to bring up. First off, I want to say thank you very much for our loyal fans for sticking around, keeping with us. I am
You're the
still,
best.
yes, I'm still working on the video. I pretty much got it edited. We just got to add a little bit more details that we're gonna add for the first ever My Disney Addiction cooking tutorial that my sister-in-law Sam is going to be doing. It's amazing. We're gonna be
is.
doing a lot more of them. We just have to do a few more details, and we're gonna put that up on our YouTube channel. And we're gonna create a separate playlist on the YouTube channel that's just gonna be cooking tutorials. But don't worry, that's coming because I know a lot of people, they wanna make Disney recipes, they wanna try Disney food, and Sam's gonna be the one that's gonna be teaching you guys how to do that. Other thing I wanna bring up here is I wanna thank my co-host, Greg, the Disney detective, because I just celebrated my 32nd birthday. So that's, I'm an old man.
It's okay. You got a full, thick, black beard though. So
I got
no grays
I
yet.
got white.
What?
I got a white hair.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, do you see it?
Yes.
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 It's
Yes,
just
I do.
pure white. It's
Wow.
pure white. It didn't even go gray.
But still though,
Yeah, and so
looking young, looking fresh.
my wife thinks everybody who knows me knows my personality is like 90 years old. So, but that's okay. That's okay. But I just want to say thank you to my buddy Greg here because he got me a birthday gift.
Stop.
A birthday gift.
Oh, stop! I'm getting embarrassed.
And so this is what it is, guys. This is a Funko Pop. I have actually really wanted one of these. This is the Iron Man one. We got this for a fan of ours, and when I ordered it.
He couldn't stop talking about it. He's like, I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I'm
Even
so
stop.
jealous
I
of
want one.
the giveaway, and I was like, I want this. I really, really want this. I want to keep this, and I was gonna order a second one. And my wife's like, no, just buy one for your fan. You don't need to buy another one. Just calm down. And so I was like going on and telling Greg, I'm like, I really want one of these. This is so cool because this one just came out because I pre-ordered it for our giveaway to our fan, and so. Greg got it for me. I'm super happy. So let's unbox this beast.
Oh wow. Okay, this is happening.
So I'm scared. I don't want to ruin this. If I know how to open these things. Oh
Oh
man.
wow. Is this the Mark 1 suit?
I don't think it's Mark 1. What is this? No, I think this is the.
It's Mark 626, which is Stitch's number. I don't know why 626 is on
I
there.
don't know. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that beautiful?
Epic pose.
Oh my gosh. This guy's more epic than me. But we have somebody else here that this guy, depending on which movie, gets along with. Who do you have, Greg?
Why, none other than Captain America.
Hello, buddy.
Hello.
I'm Tony Stark.
And I'm Steve Rogers.
We're friends now.
Yes, we are. I don't know why I'm British.
Technically, I'm dead. But if you guys heard the news, I think Robert Downey Jr. might be coming back for part of the Marvel movie series.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like flashbacks, or are they gonna like
I don't know.
resurrect him?
I don't know what they're gonna do. I think it has to do with the fact that his newest movie, what's his name?
Fred.
Dr. Dolittle did not go so well. It pretty much flopped. So
I wasn't wild about seeing the trailers. I'm like, okay,
okay.
this is gonna be an interesting.
Because like
one.
for me, it's like Eddie Murphy's gonna be Dr. Dolittle.
Yes.
So I'm
Yes.
like, But so we're gonna keep him.
Our little friends here for the
Keep him-
episode.
keep him- Get him close.
Well, don't get him too close. You got to social distance, remember?
Oh, social distance.
6 feet. I know that we're not abiding by it, but they should be. I mean, yeah, there you go.
Uh,
Good enough. Or another civil war will break out, if you know what I'm saying.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna jump into another fun discussion today. So
Feet first, though.
Feet-
Always do feet first instead of diving in, because you never know how shallow it might be. You don't want to hurt your head.
I guess I did not know that, but well, you know.
That's a Greg fact.
great fact. Whoa.
Yeah.
It's a great fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is now.
It's a great fact now. So
Perfect now.
today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a little bit of a fun game, if you want to call it that. So, Greg, what are we gonna be talking about?
So, of course, we're going to be talking about Disney stuff, but we're
Disney's
going to
good.
bring in a little party game, if you will. It's Would You Rather Disney
Would I
Edition.
rather?
Yes. So I haven't played a whole lot of Would You Rather games before, but this specific game was brought up by one of my good friends, and I was like, you know what, that's a phenomenal idea, and I think we can have some fun just Disney-fying it, if you will.
Excellent. Hold that thought. I'm gonna make sure this thing is still recording.
Good idea.
Because I didn't see.
Anything okay?
Because it started recording.
Yeah, I mean, I really hope it is.
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay, phew.
I mean, technically.
Just make sure that we edit out this part.
No, I will. Technically, I guess I could just do that.
Yeah. I do see a red dot.
So
Yeah.
as long as I see that red dot.
Yeah.
Let me take a quick sip of a drink
That's
here.
fine. And so the last thing I said was Disney-fy it. Okay. Then I'll continue talking then. All DP'd up.
Yeah. No, I just don't know why it's not showing up on here. So it's recorded, but I want to see the view. Okay, I guess I can see the view.
Yeah. All right.
Because right now it looks like I'm off screen, but before I'm here it was fine.
Yeah. Think we're good.
That should be good. Okay.
All right. Ready? So I'm sure all of you know what or how to play a Would You Rather game. We're going to just unleash some hypotheticals here, saying, would you rather do this, or experience this, or this? And we'll just build
Kinda
off of it.
Riff back and forth a little bit.
Yes, a riffraff,
Oh.
street rat, scoundrel. Wow. Yeah, One Jump Ahead, Aladdin. One of my favorite songs.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So do you want to go first?
Yeah, I think so. So I have it on my phone here so I do not forget. Because I thought about this long and hard, and I think a couple of these are pretty good. So, all right. So the first one is, would you rather spend 4 days at Disney, staying at a deluxe resort, or 2 full weeks at a value resort?
2 full weeks at a value resort.
Without hesitation. Without hesitation. Now, why?
Because if I could get more Disney, I'd rather get more Disney. Because like a deluxe resort is really nice, but I spend most of my time in the parks. I'm doing things. So like don't get me wrong, I love the beach club. I'd go there in a heartbeat. But if it was a choice between, hey, you have to stay at Pop Century, but you get to stay for 2 weeks, or you have to stay at a deluxe and only stay there for 1, I'd rather stay there for 2 weeks and get more done.
Right, yeah. Now, I know this does sound very DVC-ish, but I've never really stayed at a value resort, so I don't really know exactly how I would like it. Of course, I'm used to deluxe resorts like Beach Club, Bay Lake, things like that. But if I had to choose between this scenario, I would also agree with you. 2 weeks at a value resort.
2 weeks.
Just because, again, I hit the parks hard. That's what I do. I park hop every day. I park hop every day. Okay, and honestly, the hours that I'm in the hotel, it's just when I'm sleeping.
Yep.
You know, and maybe just catching up if it's raining, I'm just taking shelter.
Yeah.
So
I mean, to me, it's one of those things where it's like the Disney parks are why I go to Disney. I don't go to stay at a hotel.
Yeah. If anything, you can experience something offered at a hotel.
Yeah.
Or a resort that you can go to.
But that's the thing, I wouldn't even, because me and my wife were looking at it, and there are some really nice Airbnbs around Disney.
Okay.
You have ones there that you would spend the same amount that you probably would on a moderate, but you get it can hold up to 15 people, and it has its own swimming pool and hot tub.
Okay.
So it's I pretty much get all that, and I spend less money. It's so then it's okay, well then you gotta rent a car and pay for parking. I'm like, yeah, but then you have a nice accommodation where it's hey, we want to go swimming, but we don't want to be around a lot of people. So it's we have that, and I don't know. It's you have your own house you get to use.
Right. It is nice staying on property, but if you have that ability, to sort of form, something outside of the parks with a very nice Airbnb, you know, with the same value of a moderate, I'd say definitely, just worth trying out. Because, it is nice to go on vacation. It's familiar, you're going to Disney, but it's also nice to maybe throw something new in every trip just to see how you like it or to see if it sticks.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's an easy one for me.
We're starting off easy.
I'd rather just be at Disney.
Just be at Disney. Yep, that's all that matters.
Okay. All right, I got one for you, Greg. Almost around the same vein.
Okay.
To make the numbers somewhat even. 2 weeks at the Beach Club or 1 week in Cinderella Castle.
Oh man.
You ponder that one. Ponder that one.
Let me ponder. Let me stroke my chin. I would.
Not sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
Right. Exactly. 52 flavors of wonderfulness.
No, it's not 50. It's 23. It says 23.
I'm thinking of Heinz, right?
Heinz?
Yeah, Heinz ketchup. Is that 57 flavors?
I think it's 52.
It's 52.
I don't know if it's 52 flavors, but it's 52 somewhere in there. Is that when it came out?
I think it came out
it's
in the
ketchup.
1800s.
How many different flavors does ketchup have? What is wrong with
Remember
you?
that one? Okay, when the live action Tim Burton Grinch Stole Christmas movie came out, they had green ketchup. That one just didn't taste that good. I know that was probably just food coloring, but it didn't go far with me. But anyway, I think Heinz has 52 flavors. It's 52 or 57. I don't know, but that was a weird side tangent.
Okay, let's get back to...
That gave my brain to subconsciously and subliminally think about the answer that I want to share with you guys.
Okay, let's get the answer.
Without further ado, without gilding the lily, as they say. Have you heard that saying before?
No.
Without gilding the lily any further, I would say 2 weeks at Beach Club.
Yeah, obviously.
2 weeks at Beach Club. I mean, okay, Cinderella Castle, when you said that, it sparked so much in my mind because it's on my bucket list to stay there, at least just for a night. But when you think about it, you're gonna be in the heart of Magic Kingdom. Typically at the end of the day for me at Disney is I sort of want to get away from the crowd, away from the park, away from that
hustle and bustle.
hoopla.
Yep.
Exactly, and going back to a resort where it's more spacious, more feels like home that you can wind down. I feel like I would enjoy that much better than, let's go back to Magic Kingdom and sleep, and then you'll probably be awoken by some Clydesdales clopping along down Main Street or the train, which is
Well,
great,
they probably
but
would have to wake you up really early and be like, "Hey, get out of here."
Probably, I know. Like we got Tinkerbell, flying down on that zip line soon.
Yeah, but or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I would agree too. I mean, that one's pretty easy. I think I don't know if most people would agree. I think let me rephrase that. I actually do think most people would agree they'd rather stay at Disney World longer, even if it means they don't get to experience like the ultimate.
Sure. Yeah. I think it would be nice for like 1 or 2 nights, but again, Beach Club, that's my home resort.
Yeah.
I love it. And there's so much to do, not only at Beach Club, but in the surrounding resorts.
Yeah.
That
the whole boardwalk area.
Whole boardwalk area.
Yeah.
It's
All right, Greg. What do you got? What you got for me? What you got for me?
Okay. Hopefully this one will make you think maybe longer than half of a second. And like you did not hesitate during my first.
No, that one was way too easy. Anybody would agree with me.
Okay.
Anyone.
Here you go. Ready?
All right. Let's see what you got.
Make a yearly trip to Disney World during the most popular time or the busiest time, or wait every 3 years and have literally no lines.
Every year.
So,
once again, I'd rather be at Disney more often.
Ooh, okay, so you'd be going to Disney every year, once a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta watch your foot, man. You're in the boom.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My goodness. Okay.
Every year, I'd rather go. If I could go to Disney more often, I'd rather do that.
Okay.
Because the problem is, even if I go at the busiest times, that doesn't mean I have to be in the busiest areas. Right?
I like that thought
Because,
process.
like, on a weekend, I don't have to go to Magic Kingdom. I could go to downtown Disney, or I could go back to, like, if I was staying at the Beach Club, I'd just stay at the Beach Club for a little bit longer and either go early in the morning and just call it a day. But yeah, just because I go during the busiest time doesn't mean I have to. Just because I go during the busiest time of year does not mean I have to go during the busiest time of that day. So for me, there are ways to avoid. I mean, there's so much to do at Disney. If you want, just resort hop and just look at some of the cool things. Like there's like a whole scavenger hunt for Mickey heads at the Wilderness you can do. I mean, you can do like the free cooking things at
Animal Kingdom Lodge. Oh my gosh, I still have yet to do that.
I want to do that. I want to do that.
Yep.
So I mean, there's so much you could do. I mean, that's the whole thing. I'm not 100% sure who figured it out. I mean, it might have been Disney came out with it, but you could go to Disney every single day for a whole year and still not have done everything Disney offers.
That's insane to think about.
Yeah. So it's like there's plenty of other things for me to do.
Okay.
So to me, once again, I would choose more Disney than, because it's like, okay, so I get like no waits, which is great, but that's essentially once every 3 years. No, I don't want to do that. What about you?
So for me, I'm actually gonna say once every 3 years.
What?
No lines. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Have your minds blown right now.
No.
Just
wrong.
Going straight to orbit. So let me explain myself here.
Sure. Tell me why you're wrong. Tell me why you're wrong.
I will sidestep that comment right there. But anyway, the reason being is I do love Disney with all of my heart, but being able to go and not worry about the crowd level or the lines or making reservations or anything like that, I feel like that would make the trip so much more enjoyable. And I'm currently getting into a place in my life where I think I would also enjoy to travel elsewhere in the globe, maybe go abroad, check out different countries, different, cultures, things like that. And then I could do, a big trip once a year, and then, every third year is Disney, and then I can go to like Greece 1 year, and I can go to, Canada, maybe a little bit of Chile, because I heard they have great skiing mountains down there. So, I don't know.
So let me counter you then.
Okay.
So then what do you do? Because, I mean, this kind of hinges on a few factors that we haven't really discussed, like how long are you there? Are we talking about 1 week every year versus 1 week every 3 years?
Yeah, so same amount of time.
Same resort.
Same resort. No. You can choose wherever you go.
No, because I want a true apples to apples comparison.
Okay.
So beach club, 1 week.
Oh, you're
1
talking.
week.
Yes.
So
Yes. That's what you meant.
okay, so what I mean, I think I get what you're saying, but if you go every 3 years, then you have to try to get what you want done in that 1 week.
Right.
Because you're not going to be
true.
there for another 3 years.
So,
So
yeah.
what happens if you're there and it's like, well, we have to hit up the new ride that came out, but now because you waited in line for
But there's
so
no
long.
line.
Huh?
Because you wait every 3 years.
Okay, so I mean,
So with
even
that
if-
one, there's no queue. There's no line.
yeah, but you still have to try to get every single. Okay,
You'll be
okay.
able
Let's
to.
be realistic. There's
You'll
no
have more time.
No, let's be realistic. There's no way there's gonna be no lines. That's not.
That's why
possible.
this is a hypothetical. Would you rather though?
Yeah. Okay.
Suspend your logical sense and just say like every 3 years, like there's no line. You pretty much have like the star treatment. You walk up and you get on the ride.
Somewhat, but you also got to remember, part of the fun of Disney is, I mean, granted, I'm not talking about like.
Part of the fun of Disney is waiting in lines, folks.
No,
you
that's
heard it
not what I
here.
said. That's not what I said. That's not what I
He
said.
was getting to say that.
No, what I was trying to say was part of the fun of Disney is the experience that you get to enjoy with other people in a sense, right?
Okay, yeah.
Like
I
when
can see
you're
that.
when you're at Indiana Jones, it's part of the fun of the crowd. When you're at Fantasmic, or when you're walking
yeah.
down and you see different people's shirts, like you get to talk to people in lines when you're talking about things with Disney. You meet other Disney fans and you can talk about what you guys like. So
Yeah.
to say like, oh, I don't have to worry about that, but I'm like, well, you're cutting out. No, I'm not saying like, I'm not talking about like Christmas Day. I'm not talking about that. But I'm talking like like summer, like in July and summer.
In summer.
So it's gonna be busy, but I mean it's doable, and you still get to experience a ton of different things. I mean, you get to talk to people, get to know people. But, so it's like one of those things where I feel like you
Trade-offs.
there's trade-offs, and I feel like no lines is great, but if nobody was there, that'd be creepy.
It would be.
It would be very.
It
creepy.
would be very creepy. It's like just a deserted, abandoned town. Like, what's wrong?
I mean,
here?
because part of the fun is like when you go to the Haunted Mansion and there's like people who've never been there. It's like what?
Then you get like kids crying because they've never been
Yeah.
there first. They're like, okay.
But if you were there by yourself and you just walked in and I'm like that would be even creepier.
yeah.
So that's my thing.
Okay.
I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I think you're missing out on a lot of what Disney is.
I definitely see where you're coming from. See, for me though, I don't mean to sound like I'm a buzzkill or my family's a buzzkill, but we're a very private sort of group. When we go to Disney, we don't really talk to other people in line. We just sort of like try to avoid them a little bit. Like we're just in our little bubble there. So I think we would enjoy
They kind
just
of
saying,
move
like,
in a pack. They keep their heads down.
pretty much. Like we don't go as full on as, you know, wearing the same shirts. I'm not saying that's bad or anything. I'm saying it's really cool. We can definitely pick you out in the crowd.
Wow.
But
so he's just narking on my family there. Just take that. And I was like, whoa, okay. Well, me and my family do if we don't do a matching shirt, we do like a themed thing where everybody picks like. So one year we did all matching Star Wars shirts. Another year it was all matching. I think. I forgot what other shirts it was.
Was it for the whole dang trip or was it just for
No, just one day.
Gotcha,
And then
okay.
one of the
That's
shirts.
doable. That's
one of the
doable.
shirts was we each got to pick a different superhero from Marvel, and we had the Mickey heads themed for
Oh,
different
nice.
Marvel characters.
Nice. What was yours? Hopefully it was the good old Iron Man there.
No, because somebody else picked Iron Man
Oh,
first. So I had.
Would you have picked Iron Man?
Huh? No, I picked Thor.
Okay, nice.
I picked Thor.
Thor.
So that's kind of. So I get where you're coming from.
Okay.
I'm down with this. I am down.
I'm
with
glad
this.
you're down with this because I'm up for this as well.
Okay. My turn.
Yes, your turn.
My turn. You ready
Throw
for
it at
this?
me.
Okay. Would you rather? This is gonna be a tough one. Would you rather stay at the bungalows? No, not the bungalows. What are those stupid things that are?
The stupid thing that cost a mint a night.
Yeah, that one thing.
Polynesia.
Yes, that little
The bungalows.
the bungalows.
Yeah.
At Polynesia.
The stupid bungalows.
The ones that cost $20 million to rent for a second.
Literally.
Those things. Would you rather stay there for a week, all paid,
Okay.
or
Or
have somebody else pay for the ultimate Disney dining plan for you? So now you get to go to the restaurants you haven't been able to go to.
oh man, you're just You're picking at my heartstrings right now. You know exactly what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say the restaurant.
Exactly. I knew it. I knew.
Right there. You know, come on. It was a home run pitch floating right down the middle.
I know.
The
people.
sweet music played when the bow hits the fiddle.
Okay,
See it rhymed?
Yeah, I
Middle
get it.
fiddle.
I get it. Gosh. See, like, I try to make jokes, and then he just has to go so far into, like, let's find the most weird analogy ever. Let's be the most artistic we can be. Let's wordsmith something that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
You sound just like my brothers. I swear. They just look at me every day like, really, Greg? You went there?
Yeah.
Who speaks like that anymore? I'm like, I do. I'm bringing it back.
All right. Nobody cares, William Shakespeare.
The Bard.
The Bard.
The Bard.
Beetle and the Bard.
The Beetle and the Bard, yes.
Okay.
But yes, I would do the ultimate Disney plan. I mean, I am a huge foodie, and I know it's a travesty that I haven't been able to experience
Lord.
literally any like sit-down reservation
People.
restaurants at Disney.
I have tried. Like,
It's a,
So, you ever been so like dumbfounded, like you want to say words, but you don't know what words to pick or say? That's kind of how I feel when he's like never been to a Disney restaurant.
I'm a master at quick service restaurants down there, but I know I don't really wear that as a badge of honor. It's just because my family's like, oh, you know, let's just focus on going to the rides, being in the parks instead of, you know, sitting at a nice restaurant, you know, paying a lot of money. But for me, that is a definite worth it investment.
Because you get
It's so great.
snacks, counter service, and credits towards like sit-down restaurants.
Yeah.
Now, granted, for some of the restaurants, you have to pay 2 sit-down tables. So if you go to like
But it's
Le
all
Cellier-
paid though in this instance. So
Well, remember, it's all paid, but you only get so many credits.
oh darn.
So
There's a limitation.
yeah. So if you do all signature dining, you might run through all of your
Quicker.
dinner
Sure.
counter service, dinner credits probably really quickly. But that's totally fine.
I
mean,
still do that, honestly. Like, there are so many restaurants I want to experience. Of course, Le Cellier, I'd love to do. I think Tapanito in
Tapanito.
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 What he said. I do want to do the Coral Reef restaurant again. I think that's the only like sit down one that I've done. It was really cool.
I
I'm a
think
huge fan.
there are better ones that you could use.
I know, but again, I think maybe it's just nostalgia because that was the only like sit-down restaurant that I actually, you know, experienced.
Dude, somebody else is paying for this. Try
V&A's.
something different. Nope.
California Grill.
You can't do V&A's.
California Grill.
California Grill you can't
California
do. V&A's you have to pay out of pocket. There's no
Okay,
distinct.
fine. I'd still do that.
That's like one of the best restaurants in Florida. You cannot pay for that with the dining plan.
Trust me, I think we're gonna do just an episode focused on your experience at V&A.
People, I found the videos
He
and
found it!
pictures of me and my wife going there. I'm going to edit a video and we'll put it out. We'll do a whole episode where me and Greg
Yes.
talk about it, and in conjunction we'll release the video on YouTube. But that is coming, people.
Yes.
It's coming. Okay, so yeah, so you would take that. That's obvious. I knew that was gonna be tough. I didn't know, because it's like you're so used to not doing it. So I thought you might be like, let me try Bay Lake, because me and you would definitely do Bay Lake
Yep.
if it was the right view. Castle view, so you can see the fireworks at night.
Oh, dude. Yes.
Okay.
But you have that cool electric parade on the water
Yep.
if you face inside, and that one brings back a lot of great childhood memories because we would watch that. One of the first resorts that we stayed at was the Wilderness, and we would see that pageant growing up. So, but again, I mean, you can't really beat the castle and fireworks.
No, I mean, all right, Greg. So that was mine. What do you got?
That was
another one?
great. That was great. All right. Number 3 here, pulling this up. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
This is like somewhat off of what you said a little bit.
Okay.
Would you want to go to the front of every ride you want to go on during your vacation, or get a table at every restaurant that needs a reservation at Disney when it's time to eat?
Wait, so I could either get to the front of the line to any ride I want,
Yep.
whenever I want,
Whenever you want.
or I could get a table at any restaurant I want, whenever I want.
Yes.
Any restaurant. Or are we talking about like the ones that would be on the dining plan?
The ones that would be in the dining.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, friggin', I'm doing the chef's table at V&A's.
There you go, son.
would choose the food.
Food, okay.
Because here's why. Here's my reasoning. If I do the food, I get much longer experience than a ride.
Oh.
Rides, it's like, okay, I only get at most 2.5 minutes. Well, I mean, how long is... Well, I mean, barring... what is the one from Galaxy's Edge?
Rise of Resistance.
Rise of Resistance.
Oh,
Barring
epic.
that one.
Life altering.
But even then, I'm sure it's great. But if I can sit down and have a 2.5, 3 hour experience, you know, and be hanging out with family or friends and enjoying company and all that stuff, I would rather choose that, right? So for me, that's why I would choose food.
Okay.
I like culinary experiences more than I do rides.
Very fair. Very fair.
Now, going to Disney as a whole, I really like more, but I like rides, but I'd rather have a culinary experience with friends and build relationships that way.
There you go.
So that would be my thing.
Admirable.
All right, so did I say 3 yet, or did I do 2?
No, but for me though,
I don't know.
let's not forget about little old Greg here.
This guy.
This guy. So, I would choose the ride option. Going to the front of the ride. I know, even though I'm a foodie, but obviously not as much of a foodie as you, I feel like a lot of, at least our vacations, time is spent on figuring out, well, which rides can we go on? You know, there are tiers. You know, we need to, you know, max out 1 tier, 2 tier, 3 tiers. So it's a lot of picking and choosing, a lot of trade-offs, a lot of people talking about, you know, which ones they would like and who, you know, will take the back seat on the, you know, their top ride. So I figured that we could eliminate that, just be able to go to any park and be able to just ride any ride. You know, we could do Flight of Passage whenever we'd like. You know, granted, sure, the experience, it's quicker than an actual sit-in dining culinary experience, but I feel like with us being able to just pretty much get the royal treatment, go right up to the front of the line without waiting, no matter how busy it is, that will allow us then to say, hey, we can take 2 to 3 hours to sit at a nice sit-down restaurant.
Okay.
You know, here and there.
I get where you're coming from. No, I definitely get it. So my last one, and this will be the last one we have.
Okay, make it
You know, we
good.
can probably do some more of these. I actually really like this Would You Rather.
Yes. Great idea, so thank you.
So, okay. This is going to be a tough one.
I'm ready for it.
This is going to be a really tough one for Greg.
I'm ready on it.
Would you rather do the death scene for Indiana Jones?
What are you gonna say now? What are you gonna say now?
Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough.
You're like pinpointing me. Like this is individualistic. Thank you. Okay.
So, and I'm gonna make this even harder. You're only able to do this once in your life.
Oh.
The death scene once, or the once in a lifetime, sit at the chef's table at Victoria and Albert's.
Fake die on hard concrete in front of thousands of people.
But this has been eluding you for years.
Yeah, it has been.
Eluding him! It mocks him in his sleep.
It's been eluding me like the Ark of the Covenant.
Doesn't that kill a whole bunch of people?
It does, but you gotta
So
close your eyes.
don't open it.
Keep your eyes shut.
Yeah.
Or experience one of the finest culinary experiences known to man and mouse. I would have to choose the latter. I would say the chef's table.
Oh,
the chef's
wow.
table, man. Yes.
I thought you were gonna go with the other one. 'Cause
No.
I was like, oh man, he has never gotten it yet.
Then you know how much that I really want to experience the chef's table, because like it's breaking my heart that then I would never be able to do the death scene. But I'd have this.
You just put that into the
chef's
universe
table.
now. You will never ever be able to do it again.
You know, yeah, obviously. So I guess now I have to go to the chef's table now, no matter what. I'm just thinking about that choice.
Why would you choose between the two? Granted, one is like a 5-hour experience.
Right, yeah, 5-hour experience, just unlimited. I mean, I don't know what I don't know. So I don't know what's on those menus, but I'm
changes
excited
all the time.
See, that's the thing. I'm so excited to see what it would be when I go. Like you said, there was a whole menu on water.
Yeah.
Who does that? Who allows that? So I think that would just be a phenomenal experience, and I'd be able to, take, someone that I really cared for and want to experience it with. So I think that would make it even more rich. Of course, like goes without saying. Fifth guy. Yeah, I mean, just thinking about it gets me more excited than okay. Here, I get shot by a pretend gun.
I'm interested now because I thought you were gonna go with that one. Dang.
Ooh, yeah, came out of left field there.
I mean, I gave you a very tough choice because
You
I
did.
think I don't know if it was a tough choice, but I think it was very much like something you've always wanted versus like, I mean, this is something that's like not many people get to experience.
Right. It was a definite tug of war for me. But
Okay.
yeah, I think the chef's table won out.
All right.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have for you today. It was a fun time
Very fun.
talking about it. We will have some more of these Would You Rathers. We might have to start thinking about that because we have our top 10, top
do.
5s, top 10s, whatever.
Yes.
We'll have to start doing Would You Rathers. And so I think this is a great start to a new potential series. We'll have to create like a playlist for just Would You Rather.
It's got to happen.
So
And it will.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so don't forget to follow us on all of our social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and the podcast of your choice.
Correct.
Yes. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think that's pretty much it, you guys. We are... Iron Man and Cap say you should do it.
Do it. We want you.
Yes.
Don't forget to subscribe and follow us. Post, let us know what you're thinking. We love to hear from you. If you have any other ideas on potential topics that you want us to dish on, let us know. We'd be more than happy to take it upon ourselves. Chris is just having a field day with this. Look at how fast their heads are bobbing. It's like, oh.
I'm so happy with it. Gosh, I'm such a child. All right, you guys, it was a fun time. You have a good one. Remember, this is your #1 place to get your Disney fix. Peace.